Hello, everyone. Every day, we search the internet for information. While the internet gives us access to millions of sources, not all of them are accurate or trustworthy. That's why it's important to evaluate the information you find before using it in your assignments or research. One of the easiest ways to evaluate information is by using the CRAAP Test, developed by Sarah Blakesley from California State University, Chico. The CRAAP Test helps you decide whether a source is reliable by asking 5 simple questions. Let's begin with currency. Currency refers to how up-to-date the information is. Ask yourself, when was the information published? Has it been updated? Is it current enough for your topic? And do the links on the page still work? Next is relevance. Relevance asks whether the information meets your needs. Does it answer your research question? Is it written for students, researchers, or the general public? Is it at the right academic level? And have you compared it with other sources before deciding to use it? The third step is authority. Authority focuses on who created the information. Look for the author, publisher, or organization responsible for the content. Check whether the author has the appropriate qualifications or expertise. Reliable sources usually provide contact details and clearly identify the people or organizations behind the information. The website address can also provide clues, such as .edu, .gov, or .org. Now let's look at accuracy. Accuracy refers to whether the information is reliable and supported by evidence. Ask yourself, where does the information come from? Is it supported by references or research? Has it been peer-reviewed? Can you verify the information using other credible sources? Also look for spelling mistakes, grammatical errors, or biased language, as these can sometimes indicate poor quality information. Finally, we have purpose. Purpose asks why the information was created. Is it intended to inform, educate, entertain, persuade, or sell something? Is the content factual or based on personal opinion? Always consider whether the information appears objective or whether it reflects political, cultural, commercial, or other forms of bias. Now that you know the 5 elements of the CRAAP test, currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose, you have a powerful framework to evaluate any source of information. Now that you know how to evaluate information, let's talk about fake news. Fake news is false or misleading information, presented as if it were true. Some stories are completely fabricated, while others contain a small amount of truth but leave out important facts or present information in a misleading way. Fake news can appear on social media, websites, television, newspapers, and even in search engine results. Using unreliable information in your assignments can affect both the quality of your work and your academic credibility. So, how can you spot fake news? There are 4 key steps you can take to protect yourself from misinformation. First, consider the source. Take a closer look at the website, the author, and the organization behind the information. Second, check the facts. Compare the information with other reliable sources and verify any claims. Third, check the website address. Make sure you're visiting a legitimate and secure website and pay attention to the domain name. Finally, look for supporting evidence. Credible information is usually backed by reliable sources, references, or research, and reputable organizations often publish the same information on their official website. Not everything you read online is true. By applying the CRAAP test and checking for fake news, you can confidently identify reliable information and become a more critical researcher. Happy searching!